Am I expecting this film to live up to the hype? No. Am I still expecting it to be a film that's worth watching and that it's going to do something different? Yes, because I remember when it came out, people were saying that it wasn't as scary as they thought it was going to be because they did such a phenomenal job with the marketing. Like, they were just posting these weird clips of, like, the girl, like, just you could just see her long legs, and it was really creepy, and I think it was just never going to live up to those expectations because, like, they did such a good job. But I'm still expecting this to be just an entertaining film to watch. It's also going to be interesting because I like to act all tough and be like, oh, I don't get really scared by horror films, I've watched loads, they don't scare me anymore. But I've never actually watched one at night by myself, knowing that I had to sleep alone that night. You know, usually that is not the case. So this is the first time that I can think of that I'm doing this. So I'm actually quite excited, probably going to regret it later. But yeah, let's just get into it. I don't know what to expect. I don't really know anything. Like, I tried to avoid as much as I could. So, although I don't think anything's going to be scarier. Have you seen, like, that cat template thing that's going around, that meme of this cat? It was like a Russian meme.
Boo was scared. Don't be afraid, I'm a friend. I won't hurt you. Come here. Come sit next to me. Look into my eyes. You see me, I see you too.
That is honestly, like, something that you would get from my nightmares. Like, I don't know, like, it's just horrible. It's one of the worst things that I've ever seen. I think it's because it gives me so much flashbacks. If you watch Teletubbies, there's an episode called The Lion and the Bear. Traumatized me as a baby. It just reminds me of that because it's like a creepy voice saying stuff like, I can see you, can you see me? And it's horrible. Still traumatized. Like, I don't like anything that's like that. Like, animals but weird. Terrifying. Yeah, children in horror films, not what you want to see. Is this someone that you know? If it's not, then don't open the door. Although I suppose if this is in like the 70s or something, you know, Stranger Danger was not as big of a thing as it is now, but still. I don't think she knows who this person is. Oh, he's not even in the car. Oh my god. Why would you... Who do you think this is, girl? I don't like this music. Oh my god.
There she is. The almost birthday girl. Oh, but it seems I wore my long legs today. What happens if I...
Okay, what does long legs mean?
Door to door, on foot, knock knock, have you seen this man? Just like in the movies. Suspect likes to visit a certain kind of neighborhood.
Damn, he's got defined cheeks.
Okay, well, I am good to be the one who goes up and knocks if you want to be the one who hangs back.
Yeah, this place doesn't look nice.
It's not like a car. Okay.
It's that one.
What's what one?
3525. He's in there.
And we know this how? I mean, what are the chances that he would be here in what I assume is like the first or the second house that we've gone to?
FBI! Hi there. Hi, I just wondering if you take a look at that for me.
What the? Is this actually real? No, I don't think it is. No, it wouldn't be that easy.
Don't move.
I won't.
Because this isn't him.
State your name and rank.
Special Agent Lee Harker.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes. Camera, table, legs, tiger.
Tiger?
Father, piano.
A number has been generated between 0 and 100 inclusive. What is the number?
I don't know.
What is this?
You a baseball fan, Harker?
No, sir.
I need to talk to someone about my beautiful Mariners. You beat that numbers generator 8 times. How'd you do that?
I also missed it 8 times.
Oh, so it was real and it was just...
It's better than not psychic at all, I'd say.
Oh, that's what the test was for. Okay.
Family of 4 lived in that house for 12 years. The Horns. And then, 2 months ago, they all get murdered inside.
4 victims, but technically 3 murders and a suicide.
The father?
Yeah, he didn't do it halfway either.
You said 4 were murdered. I don't understand.
Neither do we.
A letter was left with the bodies. Written in a coded alphabet and not in the hand of anyone in any way connected to the families. We have 10 letters like it. Made by the same hand. 10 houses, 10 families over the past 30 years.
30 years?
Someone or something is making the fathers do it. So far, we've been goddamn to figure out what or who.
Oh, so the guy that obviously they were looking for was another murderer.
There you go, Harker. Take a nice long look.
Is this the girl that we saw in the intro then? Her family? No, because that was a different house. What am I even talking about?
All the victim families have daughters whose birthdays are on the 14th of any given month.
Random.
But only the Horns were actually murdered on that date.
Could it not be that he's killing them and then he's just framing the dads to make it look like they did it and then they unallied themselves?
911, what's your emergency?
It's my daughter. But it's not my daughter.
Sir, who's not your daughter?
I gotta be quiet.
This is the
I gotta be quiet.
video that they posted, like last year. I'm trying to like theorize things. No idea.
But according to physical evidence, he never is. If it wasn't for the letters he left behind, it's almost like he was never there at all.
He murders them, but not in person.
Maybe he tells the families what he wants them to do, to themselves, to each other, and then they do it.
That reads like a page out of Manson.
Yeah, I mean, that would take a while to convince people to do that to themselves.
You get to come meet my wife and kid.
Sir, do I have to?
Yeah.
Why? Is he just gonna have daughters as well?
Is.
You didn't call to say goodnight.
Because it was late and it was past your bedtime.
Oh, I think that's his wife.
Oh, hey, this is Agent Lee Harker. Harker, my beautiful wife, Vanna, and our daughter, Miss Ruby.
Are they gonna be next?
Do you want to see my room?
No.
No, I actually wanted to be an actress.
Same?
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Didn't you come to my birthday party?
I don't know how old this girl is, but she seems like very, I guess, old soul. Why is she being so weird in her own house? It's a creepy looking house, but like it's still yours.
Yes. Hello?
Hi, Mom. Are you okay?
Yep. Spent the day at home. Where else would I be?
What are you doing in the house? Do you have to let the phone ring so long?
Trying to through some stuff over here. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
We don't seem okay.
I just can't sleep. A lot on my mind. Work stuff.
Nasty stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how people in this field of work get any sleep or, you know, function as normal people.
Somebody's birthday coming up. Are you still there?
I don't like this house. Why are all the windows? No curtains, no blinds, no nothing. Anyone can just see in and you can, like, no. I suppose it's a good thing we're an FBI agent. We should not be as freaked out if it was just like, you know, a normal person. You know, you got some training and you got some experience. Why was it not locked before? See, all the lights are on, curtains are open, anyone can see in, it's the middle of the night. I just would hate that. I would feel like someone was watching me all the time. They probably left now. Oh my god. I can't tell if it's like a little girl or if it's Nicolas Cage. Don't put it down. Letter. The way I would be out. The way I'd be out my house, buy a new house. Nah. And you just could sit there knowing that someone was just in your house and could still be in there. Or didn't your mum say it was someone's birthday soon? And it's fresh. Yeah, why were we assuming that he's gone? Should we not check the house or leave?
Are you there? Call me back.
Him again. Looks like the family's planning a trip. How'd you figure that out?
I only looked long enough, sir.
Yeah, I was watching. I still don't know how she figured it out.
There's a dead family in the master bedroom, so let's go take a long look at that.
How long ago? I'd say about a month.
A month? Ooh.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, that's nice.
How old's the girl? I'm guessing 9 or 10.
Yeah, that probably hits hard for him, having a daughter, I assume, roughly that age. The cat survived that long with no food, water.
Who is it?
Hi, Mom.
Lee?
Yes? Still your only daughter?
Something's off with the mum.
I'll try.
Lee? Are you still saying your prayers?
Yeah, listen, I gotta go.
Lee, honey.
I think
our
Lee's
prayers
given up on
protect
everything.
us from the devil.
She's gonna need a lot of prayers in this line of work. So it is related with Satanism? God, this woman is so smart.
The first murder happens on July 14th, 1966. The rest occur within 6 days of the daughters' birthdays, either before or after.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this?
I also decoded all his letters. The one thing that stood out was the repeated reference to the fine time we had at the Camera family farm, where X's marked the spot.
She's still alive?
Water Rock Psychiatric Hospital.
This woman is like Spencer Reed.
It's over there.
Yeah, I don't like how this place looks.
X's marked the spot.
Oh, this is the place where it happened. Okay, I thought they were gonna go visit this, the girl who survived. I'm like, what? 'Cause I was gonna say, they said that she was in some sort of institution. No, I've done my head differently, and I feel like look at all this space. I don't like this. Okay. I feel like there should be more than 2 of us here. Another X. Is that a cross? Smiley face. A mannequin. Is that a mannequin? No.
She's handmade, that's for sure. And beautifully handmade at that. Porcelain head, hands and feet.
What about the ball there?
It was inside the head. So I've been calling it the brain. It's hollow, empty of object or matter.
Wait, is that like an actual girl or not? I don't like the shot.
What's your name? I know you're not afraid of a little bit of dark. Because you are the dark.
Okay, so he said he was murdering the whole family, so I assume that would include the daughters as well. But then if he's keeping them as dolls...
The other night I could have sworn it was whispering my ex-wife's name over and over again. But I've been working very late.
So is he trying to make, like, Carrie Ann? I don't know how common it is in real life. You know, I have my true crime face, but I never really heard that much about, you know, sick men making human dolls. Like, I'm sure there's a few, but I'm pretty sure there was a Criminal Minds episode about this as well. And there's Ghostland, I think, that film as well. If you're getting a bad vibe from this man, then you would be correct. That must be so scary though, if you're working in a shop and it's just you, and some like weirdo comes in. Because realistically, like, what can you do?
Can I help you with anything else today?
Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. Daddy! That gross guy is back again!
Oh, he's a regular. Okay. She didn't seem fazed. I'm like, she must have been through a lot of shit. Not be fazed by that. Like, I don't know how I'd react if a man did that to me.
Daddy! Mommy! Make me! And save me from the hell of living!
2 days ago, Carrie Ann is postcard catatonic. Then yesterday, she gets a visitor, and I've never seen that happen either. And like someone flipped a switch on the back of her head.
You saw this visitor?
No, I wasn't on site at the time, unfortunately. But the log should say.
I think he's
Does the
become a
guard
bit
check IDs?
obsessed with her.
Well, it does sound like a good idea, but no. No, we do not require that.
Why? That just seems like... Why would you not check that? I mean, you have people who are very sensitive and you just letting anyone come in and talk to them.
I've seen you before.
I don't think so. How are you feeling today, Carrie Ann?
Different. A long dream. A world of dark. A nowhere. Between here and there. What's that called?
Depression.
Do you remember your parents?
Probably unblocked most of it out, to be fair.
They didn't know what to do with themselves. I mean, gosh, and I knew I was a handful as it was. Too much.
Oh, it's a doll.
Papa was a good man. That's why he done it.
I'm still so confused.
You had a visitor yesterday. Can you describe him for me?
Gosh, I don't ever want to forget him. I was just waiting on him to come and get me. To come and tells me something's to do for him. And boy, I just want to do whatever so he says me to do. Like if he told me to take a jumpy out a window, I'd surely do. Just happy as peaches to watch the ground as it come up to meet me. Or if he told me to kill you right here in this room with my bare hand, I'd surely do.
Okay. That's not very...
Be as peaches to watch your heavy heart go pop pop. And your eyes is to go all to blood.
Not a very healthy relationship, that.
Do you remember having a doll? A special doll that looked just like you?
Nope. And you don't remember it either, you dirty, flirty old angel bitch.
Where's this negative energy coming from?
She came out of her catatonia the same day we found the doll.
Yeah, that could be anything but a coincidence. Look, we opened the ball in the doll's head, and there's nothing inside.
Maybe we're missing something. Something that, I don't know, makes it work. In some cultures, dolls are used in magic.
Longlegs is just a man, Hawker, not a witch doctor.
Yeah, because I don't think this is a paranormal film. I mean, it might be, I don't know.
When was the last time you talked to your mother?
Recently, on the phone.
What does that have to do with the case?
She called on a police report. January 13th, 1974. That's one day before your 9th birthday. That makes your birthday the 14th.
Oh?
She did?
She did. Gave a description of a trespasser. Tall and pale.
Is your mom dead?
Do you remember someone at your house?
I don't know, sir.
You go see your mother.
Oh.
And tell me what she says about the person who came to your house when you were a kid, understood?
All the houses kind of seem a little bit similar to each other. Is she a hoarder or something? So what's with all the stuff?
Will you tell me the honest truth about something?
I'll try.
Do you still say your prayers?
Oh, I think the mum might be, you know, have some problems mentally. Maybe. She mentioned something about being her only daughter, so does she have like a sister or something that something happened to her maybe? I hate cockroaches. Is she the girl from the intro, maybe? See, this is the reaction to have if someone just pulls into your house that you were not expecting. Not go out and go see them.
Do you remember my 9th birthday?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember anything, do you?
What happened that day?
No.
Something happened. She seems freaked out about it.
I might have forgotten everything I possibly could, for both of our sakes. But I never threw anything away.
Oh?
All of your things. It's all in your room.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is the mom like this? Like, did something happen for her to now be, you know, the way that she is? Or was this just like, you know, things can happen and she ended up this way? But clearly, she's a bit traumatized by something. But it looks like she was an only child. So, if it was just a single mum and one daughter, then they don't really fit the criteria for Longlegs. Oh my god. Was she the girl from the intro then? I'm getting those vibes. Oh.
Hey! Excuse me. Who are you and why are you talking to my kid?
Yeah, don't do that.
Let me in now, and it can be now.
This is the TikTok sound. See, it's weird because he acts really childish, but yeah, he's obviously quite clever. See, if I was the bus driver and I saw someone like that, I'd just drive right past. They're not for him. I really liked how they filmed this bit.
Longlegs isn't alone. He has to have someone helping him. It has to be someone that the families felt comfortable letting into their house.
Someone they know or have met before.
Maybe a child, or
Yeah, that was my first thought.
someone that could pass as a child.
All right, Harker, come on. We got the guy who wrote the letters.
We can expect his accomplice to kill at least one more family.
Downstairs? Downstairs from where?
Everywheres. You can even call them Mr. Downstairs.
How does she not remember that?
Oh, there she is. The almost birthday girl.
Yeah, this man has to be working with someone else because he does not seem like he could pull off everything that he's done.
The day you decided to go into law enforcement, you were 20. We had such a big laugh about it.
Who?
Although it was only me who laughed, not she.
Who is she that you're talking about?
Your house was even whiter when I came to visit. Then when house number 8 was so white, whiter than a fish's throat, whiter than tits, I knew then that the work we were doing was immaculate.
Okay, no need to get so excited.
It's done. And you're gonna be in here for the rest of your life.
I am done, but I won't only be in here. I'll be a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think he's the type of person you can, like, say stuff like that to. He's very delusional and just not.
Who is the man downstairs?
Why don't you ask your mommy?
My mother doesn't know anything.
Or
Hail Satan.
like just not there. See, I said the mum was sus. Just not in the way, like, I didn't think she would be involved in this. Maybe she is.
That's more than enough. We had the guy, and now we got nothing. We let all those families die, and nothing about any of that is better or okay, but it's done.
Okay, but how is this her fault?
While you were in there, Carrie and Cameron jumped off the roof at Water Rock. Yeah.
That's why she was better. But she did say, like, if he told me to, like, jump or something, that she would do it.
You didn't have to come with me.
I wasn't gonna let you drive after what you saw today.
That's nice.
How do you want to do this?
I feel like she's gonna die.
All right. I'll stay right here.
Oh, she's dead. Lock the doors.
Mom?
Well, there's a doll there. But I just don't understand how she can be involved in it, because in the interaction she seemed like she didn't know obviously who he was and was all concerned in that, so. Oh my god. That's a doll. God, I hope you locked the door.
Mom?
Is there a basement and the man is downstairs and like... Oh, there was demonic thing. God, I think you got it the first time. I'm still so confused. So it's that ball thing that she said would be connected.
One day, a man did come, a doll maker. Doll maker started his work, the work of the devil. The doll made the little girl forget. The devil wanted the little girl for his own, but her mother could never let that happen.
You could have made nice with me. And now that has led to all of this.
So her mother begged for the little girl's life to be spared. In exchange, she would have to help him.
Okay, but what do the snakes mean?
Now her work would be murdering families.
Okay, so the dolls aren't the girls. The dolls are just dolls.
A nice lady from the Bible. Honey, congratulations. You've won. A gift from the church. All her mother had to do was get it inside. And from his hiding place within the dolls, the devil did the rest.
Oh. So it is paranormal, I guess. But who's gonna believe that, though? This is trippy. Yeah, the way they filmed this whole film has been quite interesting, quite different. So he was in the basement. This is what the other FBI agent was looking at, the car. Oh, this is... Oh. Yeah, 'cause she got invited to the birthday party. They're the next victims.
Hey, Harker, you made it.
Hi there, Harker. It's really nice that you came.
Is everything okay?
Of course, everything's great. Yeah, in fact, you're here just in time because Miss Ruby just started opening her presents.
Oh no. And it was just on the door as well. Oh my god.
Carter, that's my mom. She's the accomplice. She's Cobble's accomplice.
Sit down!
Carter, you have to listen to me.
I think he knows. Or he's starting to lose his mind.
Honey, maybe now would be a good time to bring out the cake.
I'll find something to cut up the cakes with. Do I have to cut up the cakes? Yeah, I gotta cut the cakes. It was your stupid fucking suggestion in the first place to have to cut up the cakes. Would you like to join me in the kitchen, honey?
No.
I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
No, you won't.
Why are you doing this?
I think she's become kind of obsessed with it.
If they don't die,
You will.
then we will burn.
So you just gotta do this forever?
And that makes it right. And so I'll do it again.
Well, how are you gonna do it without the dolls now?
Carter, stop! Mom, please.
Don't come in!
Okay, now what? Like, I get that it's demonic, but like, if you got a gift and it was a doll, same size as you, looked exactly like you, you'd be freaked out. Is she gonna do it to herself? Or the girl?
Hail Satan.
Okay, so it's the next day. My camera died literally as soon as the film ended, which is great timing. But I didn't want to have to wait for it to charge. Like, I just wanted to get my pajamas on and go to bed. So it wasn't that scary, as in like I slept fine. I wasn't scared. After, it was an interesting film, a bit weird. I think it started off really creepy and really eerie, and then when it kind of like took that turn, they kind of like lost me when it started with like the satanic stuff. Which, the thing is with horror films is that they're scary when you don't really know what's going on. So as soon as we kind of start to figure it out a little, even though I wasn't, really sure what was going on until right till the end, it kind of loses that scariness. Like, another film that I can only think of as an example is like Barbarian. I know Barbarian was obviously a lot more drastic. That completely changed halfway through the film. But obviously at the beginning you think it's going to be one type of film, and then it kind of end up being another. And it's less scary, but it's still is intriguing you, and you still want to know more. Whereas with this, even though I'm not against films that, are satanic or, it's paranormal film, whatever, I think with this, I was just like, I know that it's kind of like, it wasn't all sudden, like they'd kind of mentioned it. I don't know, it's like they just kind of lost me a bit, and it just felt really not scary at all after that. I think the scariest part, like I said, was kind of like in the beginning when he's like just drives into their house and she goes outside and he goes like cuckoo. Like, that was really scary, and I think if the film had just been more like that, or when he goes into her house, scenes like that was what made it really scary and really creepy. And I kind of wish that that's what they would have stuck with, but it was still a decent watch. And I think because they did such an amazing job with the marketing, it was just never going to meet that expectations, because everyone was expecting it to be like the scariest film of all time. And horror is obviously very subjective, so I'm sure this film was very creepy for a lot of people, and then for some people they probably didn't like it at all. But it did something different, and that's something that I can appreciate with horror films now, is that you can tell that they're trying to make every film, it's not just like a slasher and it has all the cliches and stereotypes that a lot of horror films had. And don't get me wrong, I love a good slasher, but I do like that they're trying to be a bit more kind of like different, and even like the way that they film things. Like, I mean, some of the cinematography, I always struggle to say that word, in recent horror films, especially like A24, and that is amazing. And it's like they're trying to like, I don't know, be more creative and be more artistic and just do something different. And that is something that I can appreciate, and the film This film was different, and the way that they filmed it and that, they had some interesting shots and they did things a bit differently. So that was fun. The way that it ended, I guess we could get maybe a second one, because we don't know what's going to happen with the little girl whose name I can't remember. Because obviously, or with Lee, because technically she should die now, I guess, because they can't continue this little like ritual that they had going. Yeah, it was very interesting, and it definitely has you like hooked from the beginning. Like, it was just like, what is going on? So it was interesting and it was fun to watch. But like I said, I was already kind of like not expecting it to be scary, and like I said, if they had kind of continued with the same vibe that they had at the beginning, I think that would have been really scary, because I used to live in a house before and it was kind of like in an isolated area as well. So whenever anyone would like pull into my house, kind of like into the drive, someone obviously that I wasn't expecting, and especially if I was home alone and at night, it's terrifying. And I think when they kind of like play on things that could happen to you, or kind of like situations where it happens to everyone, like that creeps anyone out. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, if someone pulls into your driveway, you instantly like kind of freaked out. And you know, when she looks back and she's like, when she looks out the window and it's like someone's just there staring at her, and it's like these little fears that we all kind of have regardless of who you are. I think that's when horror films are really scary, and I would have liked to have seen more of those scenes. Decent film, decent watch. Hopefully you enjoy the reaction, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.